Hi, today I've got a flow for you. It's going to be a ladder style flow. So after some warm up, we'll start to build towards our main flow. So just a reminder, as always, anytime you need to or want to take a break, you can rest in child's pose or any other resting position that you prefer. And definitely know that you can skip the vinyasas anytime you want to and just do down dog or again, rest if you want to. All right, so find a comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. You can close your eyes or just let your gaze soften to the mat. Release the weight of your pelvis down into the support of the floor underneath you. Release any effort or tension in your legs. And then from that base of support, reach up through the crown of your head. And now with this nice upright posture, slowly begin to deepen your breath. Direct your breath in and out through your nose. And take the next couple of moments to settle on a breath that you can maintain throughout your practice today. Then bring your palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Feel free to set an intention for your practice by asking yourself, what do I need from my yoga practice right now? And then honor your intention by bowing your head to your heart. Lower your hands, lift your chin, and open your eyes. We're actually going to start with a supported heart opener using a blanket. So take your blanket, open it up. If you need to go get a blanket, you can stop the video and go get that. But once you have your blanket, just roll it into a nice long roll and place it to one end of your mat. And then lie down over the blanket with the blanket in your upper back, so right underneath your shoulder blades, the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, so that your shoulders and your head are on one side of the blanket, your belly and your legs are on the other side of the blanket. Roll your shoulders down towards the mat, stretch your arms wide and turn your palms to the sky. Your knees can be bent or straight, whatever you prefer. And if you need a little extra support, you can grab a block or another blanket and slide it underneath your head. And here, let the blanket do the work. So soften, release across the front of your chest and your shoulders. Feel the subtle lift of your heart due to the placement of the blanket. Even release effort in other areas, your legs, your hips, your belly, maybe even your face. And again, find your Ujjayi breath, deep and slow, in and out through your nose. Let that full deep breath become more natural, more comfortable here in stillness before we start to move. Now, if your legs are straight, bend your knees. Roll to your side, press yourself up, slide your blanket out of the way, and then lie back down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's add some movement. You can rock side to side. You can swing your legs around in circles. You could even rock front to back. It's adding a little bit of movement here. Then keep your knees bent, lower your feet flat to the mat, and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Flex your right ankle, spread your toes. You can stay here or hug your legs in closer. Keep your legs crossed, lower your left foot back to the mat if it's lifted, and spread your arms wide. Then tip your legs over towards the left until your right foot comes towards the mat or towards the ground on the left side. Bring your legs back to center. Keep your legs crossed. Walk your left foot wider to the left and lower your legs to the right. If this doesn't feel comfortable with your right foot on your left leg, you can always lower your right foot to the mat. Bring your legs back to center and uncross them, and then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Flex your left ankle, spread your toes wide, and again, you can stay right here or hug your legs in closer. Release your legs, spread your arms, and twist. Lower your left foot towards the mat or towards the ground on the right side. Bring your legs to center, keep them crossed. Walk your right foot wider to the right and lower your legs to the left. Remembering you can always lower your left foot to the mat if you need to. Bring your legs back to center, uncross them, and hug your knees into your chest. Again, just add a little movement here. Then roll to your side. Press yourself up to seated. And then swing your legs around for a child's pose. So come to a tabletop position. You do have that blanket, so if you want to slide it underneath your knees for padding, you can. Then with your big toes touching and your knees wide, press your hips back to your heels, walk your hands forward, and lower your forehead to the mat for child's pose. Walk both hands over to the right until you feel a stretch along the left side of your body. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left. And walk your hands back to center. Child's pose. And now let's begin to move with our breath. So inhale, come up to tabletop and walk your knees back underneath your hips. And then let's add some movement. So that could be cat-cow, arch your back and then round your back. Or maybe you decide to move front to back to child's pose and then to tabletop. Or you could swing your hips around in circles. There's no right or wrong way to move. So let your body begin to explore some movement. Keep your awareness, though, with your breath. So don't lose that connection to your breath. Let your breath continue to flow deep, full in and out through your nose. When you're ready, you can add in downward facing dog. Feel free to continue to flow if that's feeling good. That could even be down dog to tabletop or child's pose, or you could move within your down dog. Let's take about 3 more breaths with this movement. And if you're not already, begin to make your way to downward facing dog and find some stillness here in down dog. With your fingers spread, press your hands firmly into the mat. Lift your hips way up and back to get a big stretch through your spine. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, top of a push-up, and pause. Remember, you can lower your knees to the mat in this plank pose position if you prefer. Then press the ground away from you, tone your belly in. Hold here. Keep your elbows close to your body. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Press the tops of your feet firmly into the ground. Roll your shoulders towards the sky. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, curl up. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up, and press them back, downward facing dog. If you want to move a little bit here, please feel free. Just a couple more breaths in down dog. Then lower your knees back to the mat, tabletop. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, look up, cow pose. Pause here, grip the ground strongly with your fingers, roll your shoulders back and pull your heart forward as you look up. Exhale, round your back, release your head and neck down, pausing in cat pose. Press the ground away from you, tone your belly. One more time, inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, look up, roll your shoulders back, pull your heart forward. Exhale, round your back, release your head and neck down. Tone your belly in, press the ground away. Good, come back to a neutral spine, tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and stretch back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step or jump your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold. Two more times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And once more. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Sweep your arms to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back to plank pose. We're flowing through a vinyasa, so lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Let's take 2 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. This time, clasp your hands, extend your forefinger. Reach up again, grow tall, and then exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Flow through your vinyasa, or feel free to skip it. You can do down dog instead. Let's take 2 more breaths here in down dog. And then we'll begin our ladder flow. So inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, swing your right leg forward into a lunge. Lower your back knee to the mat. Lift your chest and bring your hands to your waist for an Anjaneyasana variation. Focus on toning your belly in and lifting your heart. So roll your shoulders back. Look up towards the sky. And you can always stay right here, or take your left hand to your left heel and reach your right arm alongside your ear. Continue to lift your heart, reach up and stretch back. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and twist over your right leg. Tone your belly again. Lengthen your spine. Twist more fully towards the right. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, swing it forward into a lunge. Remember, you can use your hands to help your foot forward if it's not getting there on its own. Then lower your right knee to the mat, lift your chest, Anjaneyasana variation. Tone your belly back, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. You can even look up. And of course, you can stay here or reach your right hand back towards your right heel, stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Continue to emphasize not only the tone of your belly, but the lift of your heart. Reach back with your left hand. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart and twist over your left leg. Tone your belly again. Lengthen your spine and twist deeply. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your left knee to the mat. Lift up, Anjaneyasana variation, curl back. Reach your left hand towards your left heel, reach up and back with your right arm. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, twist over your right leg. All right, we're gonna add on, tone your legs very strongly. Inhale, press into your legs, rise all the way up through warrior two, then flip your right palm, stretch back and reverse your warrior. Sit deep into your front right leg, reach way up and back with your right hand. Then slowly exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. You can add support here. You can always bring your hands to the mat or to blocks, or feel free to add on, even wrapping your arms around your back left leg for a bind. Good. Inhale, flow back to the front of your mat, and then exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your right knee, Anjaneyasana variation. Emphasize the lift of your heart. Reach your right hand back. Stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Emphasize this lift of your heart. Then inhale to center. Exhale, twist over your left leg. Adding on this side, tone your legs strong. Press down firmly into the mat, rise all the way up. Warrior two, and then stretch back, reverse your warrior. Reach way up and back through your left hand. Sit deep into your left leg. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. Flow back to the front of your mat, down dog, or take your vinyasa. Let's take a couple breaths in, down dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lunge. Lower your left knee, Anjaneyasana variation. Reach back for your left heel, stretch your right arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale through warrior two. Reverse your warrior, stretch it back. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. This time we're adding on some balancing poses, so go nice and slow and controlled. Inhale, flow to the front of your mat, half moon pose. Stand into your right leg, lift your left. You can always add a block underneath your right hand if you prefer that support. Then slowly rise to standing. We're moving into eagle pose. Wrap your left leg around your right leg. Wrap your left arm under your right arm. Lift your chest, sit deep. Inhale, unwind and reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your right knee, lift your chest. Get the lift of your heart here first, then reach back for your right heel. Stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Inhale to center, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior two, strong legs, rise up. Flip your left palm, stretch back to reverse your warrior. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. All right, adding on this side, flow to the front of your mat. Half moon pose, stand into your left leg. Lift your right, add a block if you need to. And slowly rise to standing. Garudasana, eagle pose. Wrap your right leg around your left. Wrap your right arm under your left. Squeeze your legs in to help with the balance. Lift your heart. Inhale, unwind your arms and legs, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog, or take your vinyasa. Let's take a few breaths in down dog. All right, let's do it again and add on a little bit more. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lunge. Lower your left knee, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, then reach back for your left heel, reach your right arm alongside your ear. Inhale to center, stretch up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior two, and exhale, reverse your warrior. On your next exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, half moon pose. Stand into your right leg at the front of your mat, lift your left. Garudasana, eagle pose, slowly rise. Swing your left leg around your right, your left arm under your right. Inhale, unwind and reach up. Exhale, sit deep, Utkatasana. Tone your belly back. Lift your chest, reach up, sit deep. Then slowly lower down to your mat. Navasana, lift your legs. Your shins can be parallel to the mat, or you can straighten your legs. Keep your chest lifting. If you need support here, grab your hands behind your thighs, or even rest them on the mat behind you. Let's take 3 more breaths. Good, hug your knees in, nice and tight. And then cross your ankles, shift forward, step or jump back, down dog, or take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, lunge. Lower your right knee, lift your chest, Anjaneyasana variation. Lift your heart up, then reach back, sweep your left arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale through warrior 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take a deep breath here. And on your next exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, half moon pose at the front of your mat. Rise all the way up, Garudasana, eagle pose. Right leg over left, right arm under left. Inhale, unwind your arms and legs, reach up. Exhale, sit deep, Utkatasana. Tone your belly back, lift your chest, reach out, sit deep. Slowly lower down to your mat. Navasana, this time Ardha Navasana, lower halfway down. If you want support, take your forearms to the ground behind you. 5 breaths. With control, come back up. Hug your knees in. Big squeeze. And cross your ankles. Plant your hands, down dog, or take your vinyasa. All right, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your left knee, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Reach back for your left heel, sweep your right arm alongside your ear. Curl back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take a breath. On your next exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Stand into your right leg, lift your left. These balancing poses get harder as we get tired. Good, Garudasana, eagle pose. Wrap your left leg around your left arm under your right. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Exhale, sit deep. Utkatasana. Slowly lower down. Navasana, lift your legs. Hug your knees in. All right, we're adding on just a little bit more. So keep your knees hugging in, and we're going to rock a couple times along our spine. So rock back to front a couple times, gaining some momentum, and then use either momentum or your hands. Rock all the way up, Utkatasana chair pose. It's hard to rock and speak. Tone your belly back, lift your chest, reach up. Then bring your hands through heart center, twist to your right. Bring your left elbow to your outer right knee. Stay in your twist as best as possible and step your left foot back. Twisted lunge. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart, twist. And inhale, reach up, high lunge, sit deep. And that's your flow. Exhale, down dog or take a vinyasa. All right, left side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, lunge. Lower your right knee, lift up, roll your shoulders back. Reach back for your right heel, stretch your left arm up. Curl up, reach back. Inhale to center, and exhale, twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Good, next exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Stand into your left leg, lift your right. Garudasana, rise up. Swing your right leg over your left. Your right arm under your left. Squeeze in, lift your chest, sit deep. Inhale, unwind your arms and legs, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Slowly lower down. Navasana, Ardha Navasana. Hold here. Inhale, come back up. Hug your knees in. Again, we're going to rock up to Utkatasana. So take a couple times to rock along your spine. Gain some momentum. And then use either momentum or your hands. Utkatasana. Rise up. Bring your hands through heart center. Twist to the left, right elbow, outer right knee. Sorry, right elbow, outer left knee. Then slowly step your right foot back. Twisted lunge. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart, twist. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit deep, high lunge. Exhale, down dog or vinyasa. Let's take a break. Let's rest in child's pose for a few moments. All right, we're going to go through that flow just one more time. Not adding on, just going through the flow that we just did. And this time I will give you some extra options if you want to add on within the poses of the flow. So for example, when we twist, instead of hands at heart center, if you want to fly your arms wide or even add a bind, that will be fine. If you want to add a thigh stretch to your Ardha Chandrasana. Or if there's something else, some other options that you know within those poses and you want to add on in that way, perfect. All right, so last time, and then we'll cool it down and rest. Okay, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your left knee. Lift your chest, Anjaneyasana variation. Reach back with your left hand. Sweep your right arm alongside your ear. Curl back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Again, here, if you want to fly your arms wide, it's a nice option. Good. Press into your legs. Inhale. Rise up through warrior two. Stretch back. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, Skandasana. If you want to add a bind here around your back leg, it's a nice option. Float to the front of your mat, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Again, you can take the Ardha Chandra Chapasana variation, maybe bend your left knee and grab your left foot. If you're holding your left foot, release it. Then everyone rise up, Garudasana. Swing your left leg around your right, your left arm under your right. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana, sit deep. Tone your belly back, lift your chest, reach up. Exhale, Navasana. Lift your legs. Hold and breathe. Two more breaths. Hug your knees in. Rock a couple times along your spine. Rock all the way up. Utkatasana. Bring your hands through heart center. Twist over your right leg. You can keep your hands at heart center. You could fly your arms wide. And then step back. Twisted lunge. Option here, again, hands can stay at heart center. Fly your arms wide, or maybe even you take a bind around your front leg. Press into your legs, sweep your arms up. Sit deep, high lunge. Good, down dog, or take a vinyasa. All right, we've got just one more side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, lunge. Lower your right knee. Lift your chest. Reach back for your right heel. Stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Feel free to fly your arms wide. Inhale, rise up. Warrior two. Stretch back to reverse. Exhale, Skandasana. Option to add a bind around your right leg. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, or Ardha Chandra Chapasana with the thigh stretch. If you have the thigh stretch, release it. Everyone, Garudasana, rise up, swing your right leg around, your right arm underneath. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Good, lower all the way down. Lift your legs, Navasana. And then halfway down, Ardha Navasana and hold. Or if you want to add on a little bit here, let's do 10 flutter kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come all the way back up. Navasana. Hug your knees in. Awesome. Begin to rock a couple times. Along your spine. Rock up. Utkatasana. Sit deep. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Twist over your left leg. Stay here with hands at heart center or fly your arms. Then slowly step your right foot back. You can stay here. You can spread your arms here, or even take that twisted bind under your left leg. Press into your legs. And reach up, sit deep, high lunge. If Beautiful. Exhale, down dog, or take your vinyasa. Rest in child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg high. Swing your right leg forward for pigeon. Bring your outer right shin to the mat. If you need support here, add a blocker or blanket underneath your right hip. But if this pose, if pigeon pose doesn't feel good in your body for any reason, you can swing your back leg around and lay down on your back and do that figure four position that we did towards the beginning of class. You get a very similar stretch in your outer right thigh. Lift your chest up, press back, down dog. You can pedal it out if you need to. Then lift your left leg high and swing it forward for pigeon. Or again, you can do this one on your back or add support underneath your left hip. Walk your hands in, lift your chest up. This time, shift your weight to your left hip, swing your right leg around to come to seated. Then, fold your right leg in, straighten your left leg forward. Flex your left toes to the sky. Reach your arms up, stretch up, pull your belly back, reach forward and fold. Inhale, come back up to center and switch sides. Point your right toes to the sky, reach up, stretch forward, fold. Inhale, come back up to center. And then lie down onto your back. You can hug your knees into your chest. Let's give them a squeeze in and add some movement here. That would feel good. Then spread your arms wide like a T and lower your knees to the right side twist. Bring your knees to center and lower them to the left side. Bring your knees to center. Straighten your legs forward, reach your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Then walk both feet to the right side. Scoot your chest a little to the right side as well, but keep both hips on the mat for a banana shape through your body. You can keep your heels on the mat or you can cross one ankle over the other. Okay, switch sides. Walk your feet to the left, scoot your chest to the left. You can cross your ankles. Come back to center. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Hug your right knee into your chest. You can stay here or clasp your hands behind your right thigh. Press your thigh back into your hands and straighten your right leg. You can always stay here or straighten your left leg along the ground. And if you need a little more stretch to the back of your right leg, you can pull your right leg in closer or even walk your hands higher up towards your right heel. And release, switch sides, bend your knees. Hug your left knee into your chest. Same options on this side, but remember the sides of our body are different, so you could choose something different for this side. Feel free to keep your left knee bent Or you could clasp your hands behind your left thigh and straighten your leg, and your right knee can stay bent or straighten it along the ground. And then release. Hug your knees into your chest. A big squeeze in. You can add some movement if that would feel good. Happy baby may feel really nice right now. You could do that with stillness or with movement. Or if there's something else, something completely different that your body needs before you rest, please take the time to do that now. Take your time, but when you are ready to rest, you can go ahead and transition into Shavasana. So that can mean you lie flat on your back with your arms and legs extended, or you've got that blanket roll from earlier. I'm going to use that underneath my knees. You could also put that under your back like we did at the beginning, or underneath your neck. Or you could pick a completely different position if being on your back doesn't feel good in your body. So once you've found your resting position, let your breath become soft and gentle in and out of your nose or your mouth. Consciously release any lingering effort or tension in your body. And for the next few moments, just rest. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. You can bring small movements back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your wrists and ankles. Feel free to take a full body stretch. And bend your knees. Roll over onto your side. And press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sit up tall. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Let your thumbs rest gently on your sternum. Lift your sternum, your heart up to meet your thumbs. You can keep your eyes closed or just soften your gaze to the mat. We'll end with our invocation of peace. Sanskrit word for peace is shanti. And when we say Om Shanti, 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 we're asking for peace for ourselves, our family and our community, and for the world as a whole. So let's take a big, full, deep breath in together. And together we say Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Begin to rub your palms together, generating some heat between them. Gently cup your palms over your eyes. Blink your eyes open and release your hands down. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today.